Your next meeting. Okay, so he came down all the way from Columbia, not the country, but the city. He is also, I'm super excited to announce this because he told me I had to before bringing him on. He is an official selection for the Snow Jam Comedy Festival 2023. It's happening in South Dakota in January, so definitely the best thing happening in South Dakota in January. And it features Christian Williams!
Totally awesome bar, what's up? Your energy is mediocre at best. You guys fuck with smoking weed? Yeah! Cool, white people start smoking weed outside so it can be legal. Right? You guys remember what you did with taxes when you were getting taxed too much? You threw a bunch of tea in the ocean. Why are you, never mind. You're doing the whole thing. Hey, I saw that your name is Hank. Do you actually bowl?
Yeah.
For real? We were talking about, me and Hank are having a conversation. Like, no, I'll talk about it right now. I got minutes. Like, is it hard? Like, what is it like when you just had the alley with the guys? Like, what kind of language you use?
Oh, it's fucked up.
All right, we're gonna stop there for both of us. Now we're just gonna. Trying to decide what I want to do. You out here peddling flowers? Can I have one? If I'm gonna get a free flower, you at the show. I can't get a free flower. I'm gonna go out. Listen, later on when I walk outside, somebody's like, "Where you get that one flower?" I'll be like, "Ball Larry at the bar. Give me one." For real? You're so cool. You'll cover it? I mean, it's your flowers. What is it, a $2 loss? I know you're marking these up like crazy. You work for a company? What company? Oh my goodness. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. What's up, you guys? I'm trying to decide what I know what I want to do. I believe that women should be able to give honest sex reviews on Tinder, right? Like Yelp. So that one day I can go into training like 80s montage style, just start breaking boards with my tongue. In the hopes that one day I'll walk in the bar like this and somebody be like, "Who's that?" And some old prospector man at the bar would be like, "Well, that's the Condolingus cowboy himself, Christian Williams. Best pussy to this side of the Mason-Dixon." Right? She'd be like, "What else can you tell me about him?" Some other old man handlebar on stage will go, "I heard he can find a clitoris in the hairiest of jungles." But that would never work. People would lie. Women have been lying to men about orgasms for years. She's not the only one. Some of you with your significant other, tell your friends about it later. Right? But I think instead of the app, we should give every woman a gold badge when she's born that she gives to the first man that makes her come, right? So that at 60, I can walk around the grocery store as a 4-puss general, right? Like a Vietnam vet. Just picking up scraggly ass kids. Like, you don't know, back in my day, I didn't use machines. None of these wands. They called me John Henry, just a man in his hammer. Looking at an empty cavern. You guys are cool. I don't think white people are mad enough about Hamilton. Right? I'll be damned if I. I've taken 2 edibles. That was horrifying. How many PBRs can you take back, Hank? Full case? 24? Easy money. Easy money. Don't bullshit me. We know you're an alcoholic. You keep the suitcase in the house? Damn, you just be pictures up at the bowling alley. Fucking them up.
I don't have a lot of stuff to do anymore. It's fucking boring. Don't worry about it.
I'll come hang out with you. Bowling alleys seem fun. If one of your friends calls me boy, ooh. I'm a curb stomp somebody in the AMF. Also, where did Brendan go? Hey, family tradition, asshole. They were talking about smoking weed the whole time. This is a real country. They've been always smoking weed. Yellowstone, check it out. #1 show on television. I've gotten lost in myself. It's hot. You guys ever wish there was a race war? Let's make other people feel hot. No, it's only because I feel like it would help me grow in life, right? Like, I feel like my intimate knowledge of white people, I'd be like a general, right? I'd be like General Sherman burning all local coffee shops up and down the East Coast. White people in trailer parks would fear me as I pull up in my Jeep Wrangler with Joe Rogan's severed head on the front, blaring Sabotaged by the Beastie Boys.
Free white Jews.
Yeah. I'm in the real mental warfare. I do all my executions in public to the Friends theme song. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Bang, 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 bang. And for those of you in this room who feel safe, know that I have a key to a library, I have a key to a dive bar, I have a key to a church, all right? I have a CrossFit key away from having the infinity stones of white people. Snap you motherfuckers in half. Will I spare you of the whites? Yes, one white, Paul Wall. You wanna know why? Because now you know who that is. Me and the brothers. And Brennan. You don't know what? For real? Oh shit, you know black women? Let me find out. I know you do. Big girls? A big girl in the post office told me the other day that I don't look like I scratch backs, and I took that as an insult, right? I don't look like I scratch backs? Seems racist, lady. I'm joking. We got awkwardly silent. Means I gotta give you a good one. Alright, I enjoy gaslighting white people. It's my favorite hobby. When I go into Publix, I like to walk by a really old couple and lock my car really loudly and go, ew, right? But my favorite person to gaslight is actually my mom because she never knows it's happening. Like one day she called me, she says, "What's Blink 182?" And I said, "In World War II, there's a specific unit of soldiers who focus on communicating in only Morse code, and they focused on tiny, tiny details. So if you ever see anyone that say Blink 182, say all the small things, so I don't know what you mean." You're like, why would you do this? Because I hope to one day be watching my favorite show on the CW, Family Feud, right? Steve Harvey's up there with some 50-year-old black woman. He goes, 5 things on the board that make you think of World War II, right? She says Blink 182. That's my QAnon. I'm taking this jacket off because it's so goddamn hot. One more with that. No, don't clap. All right, it's staying on. Fuck. We're gonna sweat through it. Believe in me. If I go out, you know Martin almost died making Big Mama's House for you people? No one knows that but me and Jared. Do you remember that? You don't remember? Martin had a heat stroke in that fat suit. Oh no. I want to say this earlier, I enjoy Brennan a lot. He's my favorite host because he's a certain type of awkward that I really enjoy. Like he reminds me of like when I was a child and I would go meet a girl's dad, right? You go meet that one white dad and he's like, "What's up, brother?" I mean, I did mean brother. I mean, like you're like family matters, you know? You Full House. The people who know him really laugh really hard. Do you have a black friend? Do you have a black friend that doesn't play video games? Sick. It's okay, I'm most people's only black friend. Makes a really fun Thanksgiving. I'll be fucking y'all up at Catan. Monopoly, any of the board games. I know, I don't look like I play, I will beat your ass, man. I've been dragging people with PhDs in chess. Don't look like it, used to be a nerd. Then my black genes came in. I got taller, got strong out of nowhere. My penis stayed very mediocre though. Which is like not hard. Like a lot of like white men I think want their reputation of having a big cock until you look into the eyes of a sad, disappointed white girl. As you pull out, what is an average sized penis, right? She's being racist to think anything otherwise was gonna come out of your pants. I don't know, some people say when I dress like this it looks like I have like big dick energy. This is sit on my face energy. Put your full weight on there. Let me go out doing what I love. Recently, alright, this is, women make some noise if you would peg or stick a finger in a guy's butthole. That's horrifying, isn't it? It was all of them, and she's lying because that's your sister. She doesn't want you to know. Damn. Ain't no butthole safe out here. Woo, they be out there tearing them up. You're not getting them on.
Damn right.
People are like, that's where the G-spot is. I've been coming for years without anything being in my butt, alright? I'm a missionary guy. We're already making eye contact. You want to make it worse? I'm gonna face it like a man when I'm 30 and my doctor goes in there. And if I like it, he medically can't say anything. You think dudes just be blowing loads when they get prostate exams? That'd be wild. I should be the doctor.
I'm turning 40 now.
You're turning 40 now?
Yeah.
They be touching your butthole?
That's the case.
You're turning 40? No, did they touch your butthole? You let somebody else, you get paid. I didn't have to ask you. I can look at her. She be tearing your little ass up, don't she? She be pulling your dreads. You be screaming. What y'all be listening to? Picture by Kid Rock? It's It's hot because it's ironic. Like, Kid Rock would never want you to get paid to his music. There's another joke I wanted to try. Hold on. God, I sweated so much up here. This is a good workout. Didn't even need to go to Planet Fitness today. What do I want to end on? All right, you guys want to end on a sex joke or a race joke? You make your decision. Ooh, race. Sounds like what it is. All right. I already did Race War and I did Hamilton. I think that comedy can end racism. And what I mean by that is if you gave me a time machine and I could go back in time to be the first black comic to do an integrated mic, I think I could end it, right? And some of you, you look the part, but the joke's too quirky, they wouldn't understand them. I wouldn't go back and do my jokes. I would go back and do the blue collar comedy tour, but in 1950, right? Just be up there doing black Jeff Foxworthy. Like, if you ever been to a pool party where nobody got in the pool, you might be a Negro. Alright, I want another sex joke. I had the worst sexual experience of my life right before the pandemic started. I started making out very dehydrated, which is a lot like suffocating very softly, right? And then I proceeded to have mediocre sex with someone I don't care about. We all know what that's like, right? It's like going to Myrtle Beach, right? It's like you're at the beach, but you'd rather be at any other beach in the world. You, yo, Hilton Head, she's confused, you're confused. And I came first because that's how my daddy taught me how. And then she asked if I would finish her orally, and I'm a gentleman, so I obliged. Then lady came in my mouth, which is not like those cool videos on the internet. It's warm, it tastes a lot like urine. And then about a week later, I know, you was a kinky ass motherfucker. Hold on, let me finish the joke. Damn, a black woman squirted in your mouth? You live a wild life. You did cocaine, a lot of it. Gold chain, used to be ripped up. We'll hang out later. All right, anyway, back to the sex thing I was talking about. About a week later after that, I was reading in public in Vogue's magazine, and did you know women fake 7 out of 10 orgasms? Astounding statistics. And now I will live the rest of my life wondering if they're gonna pee in my mouth to make me think I was doing a good job. Changed your mind now, didn't it? You'll never know. Was it piss? Was it cum? Most likely piss. Why are you hydrating in secret, women, just to piss in my mouth? Give me constructive criticism. I'm an adult. I'm a man now. I turned 28 yesterday. I masturbate to jazz. You guys have a good night. I'm Christian Williams.